Hello, my name is Corinne Denninger, and I chose to do meditation on the mind and body. The reason why I chose to research meditation is derived from the stated importance of the vast benefits of relaxation methods found in the Blue Zones book we read in class. I wanted to understand why meditation might help not only relax the mind and body, but allow for a healthier life that might lead to more good years. Many people live stress-induced lives based off their schedules being at max capacity, with little to no outlets to help them relax, and I am currently one of these people. I go to school full-time in addition to working as a waitress at a restaurant, and I also coach soccer on the side, and I don't have much time to spare. To say that there are more people out in the world with just as busy lives, if not busier, is an understatement. And for this project, researching meditation provided me insight on not only the importance of meditation, but the concept of why it can lead to a better life and just how vital it might be to add it into our weekly routine. When I first decided that meditation was my topic, the main focus groups were based on how it can offer a therapeutic as well as a spiritual approach. The Blue Zones book had discussed that being a part of a religious community is important because it gives us faith to persevere. Although I am not a religious person, I wanted to create a connection between my mind, body, and soul, even if I don't have a designated devotion to a specific calling in addition to finding time to relax. Starting this project, I wanted to achieve multiple yoga sessions, which would take place every Monday during the week. I chose this day because I have most of it off, and I wanted to create a habit of making it my reset day. Overall, the reason why I chose yoga instead of doing regular breathing exercises or other various methods of meditation is due to the fact that I like exercise. It relaxes me, and I also get my daily fitness in. Moreover, I believe that yoga allows you to connect with all parts of yourself through the fluid motions and deep breathing exercises that take place during the yoga session, which allows you to calm the nervous system down entirely. One article I researched for this project was Meditative Therapies for Reducing Anxiety, which discussed the benefits of meditation itself that can reduce the risk of taking medication constantly to balance out the stress in our lives. This opened my eyes to the topic because so many people suffer from anxiety disorders, and usually when people go to the doctor to get help, we are given medication to solve our problems that could eventually cause underlying issues in our future. Meditation will also allow your body to create a stronger mind. By focusing on the activities you want to complete, whether it is yoga sessions or regular breathing exercises, you are connecting your mind and body, which can create a better functionality for the two. In the second article I researched for this project, which is called A Single Mindfulness-Based Meditation Session Can Produce Reductions in Cardiovascular Risk in Hypertensive Patients. This in turn went over the plausible effects meditation has on a patient with systolic blood pressure, also known as SBP, which measures the pressure in your arteries when your heart beats. For those that suffer from this condition, they basically have a possibility of a reduced lifespan because of the wear and tear that happens when your heart beats at a constant high rate of speed. There were 5 adult women with controlled hypertension in this study, and the researchers found that results were statistically significant reduction in SBP in the morning. Besides looking at the health benefits of meditation, we can also look at the mental progression and how self-observation and self-acceptance is related to my topic of choice. Meditation, whether it's breathing exercises, yoga, or other activities, you are constantly focusing in on yourself and analyzing the control you have over your own mind and body. This also relates to the justification of positivity in our lives. One of the other articles I reviewed discussed the idea of happiness and how we as a society tell ourselves or even others to just be happy, which can't always happen at a flip of a switch. So we need to build up that happiness through these daily exercises that can be accomplished. There was a discussion in the fourth article I looked over, The Power of Positivity, that talks about spreading kindness. In quotes, one of the most powerful strategies to promote your own positivity, it turns out, is to be generous toward other people. hold the elevator door for someone, send a handwritten note, pay for the person in line behind you at the coffee shop. A 2016 study found that performing acts of kindness was even more effective at boosting happiness than simply treating oneself. So instead of booking that spa day, try volunteering, or better yet, do both. The more we are helpful to others, the better we feel about ourselves, says Knowles. Rather than waiting for good or positivity to come to you, take the initiative and create it for those around you. Then enjoy the ripple effects that unfurls as a result. End quote. And in doing so, we can create positive effects in your daily or your day-to-day life. So my project plan, after reviewing the research I did, I wanted to find ways to implicate meditation into my life, which was going to be through yoga. My goal at the start of this project was to complete an hour-long yoga session on Monday every week. If I were to go to a actual yoga class, I think realistically that 1 hour session could be accomplished. However, I would be doing the yoga sessions on my own from watching a walkthrough of different yoga sessions on YouTube, so that the time it took to complete one varies. Since I am very busy in my day-to-day life, I don't have much downtime, and the reason why I found interest in this topic was because I have been trying to create a reset day where I can catch up on what I need to do, whether that is based off my homework assignments, chores around the house, or just finding time to relax. Reading the Blue Zones book, one of the topics that got brought up was downshifting. Speaking for myself, I am constantly shifting gears to move forward and try to always be one step ahead. And I found it important after reading the book that downshifting shouldn't just be something to set aside and do when I have time, but it should be a necessity in my life that I should make time for. That doesn't mean, however, that I am going to be spending my time being lazy. It definitely is okay to have those days. I know I have them from time to time, but it is important to find relaxation through productivity of a desired act. In this case, yoga was the desired act, and accomplishing this goal, I would find fulfillment in addition to relaxation. My results were after completing one yoga session each Monday, I generally felt mentally and physically fulfilled. Mentally because I had successfully completed the yoga exercises, and I found relaxation by only focusing on the designated task and not worrying about anything else. I also felt physically fulfilled because I have completed my daily exercise with a low impact workout. After each yoga session, I did tend to have a positive outlook on the same day and sometimes the day after. I found that after the yoga exercises, I was also more grateful, not only because I get to be able to do these exercises, but being able to self-reflect after. So this is the data I collected after I finished the exercises, which was either recorded the same day or the day after to reflect on how I felt. When looking at the duration of the sessions, which is going to be right here, you can see that I decided to watch and complete different yoga exercises because I wanted to have a variety and see if the amount of time it took to complete a yoga exercise would change how I felt afterward. I found that I felt very similar after each exercise, which consisted of being relaxed and calm for some time afterward. The first and last session I did the yoga exercise about midday, and the second exercise I did, which was on Monday the 8th, was before bed. And I did end up falling asleep faster than I usually do, and I woke up and I felt more well rested. So, my reflection, the positives of this project, I found that yoga provided an alternative to weightlifting. And it was a good low impact workout, and I definitely saw an improvement of relaxation and calmness throughout the rest of the day or the following day after. However, the negatives, the relaxed state didn't last as long as I had hoped it would. well, because life kind of just gets in the way of that and you kind of have to move forward. But some of the movements were also a little difficult. I probably could have picked more, I would say, beginner friendly yoga sessions to do. And for the future editions, if I were to continue doing yoga exercises, I would also add in, or just meditation in general, I would add in breathing exercises 2 to 3 times a week. And I would also add probably 1 or 2 more yoga sessions just so that I can continue that relaxed state. My conclusion, I definitely found importance in finding time for myself. Going through college and just moving on in life, it's definitely difficult to find that time to give to yourself. And I thought that self-reflection created that importance in my life. I was also able to focus on my mind and body and kind of just let all those other distractions go away for the time being. And I released that tension of stress throughout the rest of the day. And that is it. So thank you for watching.